Hi everybody, welcome back to Mediocre Whiskey Review. I'm Jill and today is Tasty Tuesday. Stick around. All right everybody, so I picked up a new bottle the other day and that's what we're going to talk about today. It is Legent. I've seen this in a few places and I honestly walked by it, really didn't even give it a second glance. And when I was out shopping the other day, I saw it again and I was like, well, what the heck is it? So I picked it up in the liquor store and I looked at the back and I saw the name of Fred Noe. So I was like, okay, let's purchase that. And I think I paid, I don't know, 30 to 35 for it, I think. So not upset about it. So here's what I know about it. All right. And everything that I know about it came from the back of the bottle. It is called Legent. It is 94 proof. It's a Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey, partially finished in wine and sherry casks. While I'm reading this and boring y'all to death, go like, subscribe, comment, tell me funny stories. I don't care. Give me some jokes. So what the back of the label says, I was going to just try to read it from here, but that's white lettering. There's lights in my face. I can't see that. So I transcribed it onto my notebook for me. I did open it the day I got it and had a little sippy sip. And I have some more right here. So what the label says is two legendary creators behind some of the world's most revered whiskeys, excuse me, have come together to bring you something special. Expertly distilled by 7th generation master distiller Fred Noe, and then refined by world-renowned chief blender, I'm gonna mess up the name, sorry, Shinji Fukuyo. I think that's close. Legent is a marriage of East and West. It's a celebration of the craftsmanship of Kentucky bourbon, balanced with the artistry of Japanese blending. From rich aromas of mature oak and lingering spice to the flavors of dried fruits pulled from wine and sherry casks, every sip of Legent is worth savoring and sharing. I did look up to see how long it was aged. The website didn't give any information about that. And the first thing that popped up said it's aged 5 years in new charred oak barrels, and then it's split between the sherry and the red wine casks, and then blended together by the master blender, the chief blender. So that's what we have here. So obviously, because of the wine barrels that it's been in, it's got a beautiful color. It's like a very slight reddish tint to it, but I can say when I had it the other day, I poured some and I was just watching TV sipping, wasn't thinking about it too much, but I didn't stop drinking it, right? So I didn't take a sip and ew. No, it must have been good. I don't remember what it tasted like, but you'll have that sometimes. It looks to be fairly clingy in the glass. It's got some legs. The legs are moving a little bit faster than I prefer, but that's okay. You know, they're in a hurry, I guess. I don't know why I said I say it a lot. Do you know when I'm editing my videos, the amount of ums that I edit out? And I tell myself every time, stop saying it. And here we are, saying it again. The nose is very pleasant. There's definitely some fruits in there. But I can get a little bit of caramel, definitely some oak. Nothing jumps out. It's not an extremely aromatic nose, but it's also not fragrant. Could that be any more confusing? Probably. All right, we're gonna just jump in for a sip here. So up front on the palate is vanilla, followed by a very slight spice, and then you get that not like I'm not pulling a grape, which I feel like I should because of the wine, but it was like almost like a cherry, not like cherry cola, just like a very tart cherry. That's what I got. Sip 2. Again, vanilla caramel. Yeah, a little bit more spice that time. And the finish is just a little bit dry, which I almost expect from anything finished in wine casks. I don't know why, but everything I've had that's finished in a wine cask is dry. Now, full disclosure, truth be told, I did not know this was finished in sherry and red wine casks until I got it home. Like I said, I picked it up and I looked at the back and I saw Fred Noe and I was like, oh, okay, well that's cool. And so I brought it home and then I was looking at the label and right on the front, it says so, just right there, that it's partially finished in red wine and sherry casks. So the signs were there, I just didn't pick up on them. Story of my life. Funny story, before I came home today, I stopped at my daughter's house to see, you know, her beautiful little baby, and I was holding him and I fed him, and my daughter said, because she's back at work now, so now she's, you know, working and she's taking care of baby. When she gets home, she's tired. She said, you can take him home, keep him for tonight if you want. I said, well, I would, but I have to make a video. And I said, but you know, I said, we could get him a fancy little bottle and I could set him right here. He could be my little partner. And I just think that would be so stinking adorable. But I digress. I would never put him in one of my videos. So the nose is opening up a little bit. Does anybody else do that? I know I've talked about this before in videos. Like, do you swirl it? Do you try to get, like, you know, air in there and like shake her around and open it up? I feel like it speeds up the process. I'm probably wrong. Mostly because, like, I just think it looks cool in the glass when you spin it. All right, third sip. We're gonna call it a good day after this. I will say that, like, even this time paying attention to it and pulling out the notes, that's a solid pour, especially for the $35 I paid probably. I just think that's just a heck of a deal right there, really. So that time I almost got like almost like a chocolate covered cherry. That's just very, very pleasant, and I'm very happy that I picked it up. And I don't know if I've been disappointed by any, it's Jim Beam, I think. I don't think I've been disappointed by any Jim Beam product. We're going to sip 4 because we're still here, so let's go. I'm sticking with that chocolate covered cherry. There's a little bit of like a peppery spice in there. Overall, that's very good. That's very delicious. And at 94 proof, like, it would make a very easy daily sipper. So I'm not upset about it at all. And if you've tried it, let me know what you thought about it. If you haven't tried it, well, you should. You should definitely go try it. You guys go be nice to each other, do something nice for someone, and I'll see you guys on Friday. All right, cheers.